Today we take on the two teams that were in the Champions League final, Tottenham and Liverpool. And it turns out I still can't commentate on video games. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Football Manager 2019. And today we're going to be taking on Tottenham and Liverpool in the Premier League. But before that, we'll just have a quick check of how we've been doing since then. So we've played Wolves, Brighton and Bates, obviously beating the two that you'd expect to beat. We played we played Forest, Brighton and Bates. We played a very rotated team against Nottingham Forest and still managed to win 3-0 with 2 goals from Pereira in that game. And then we played our full strength team against Brighton and could only manage a 1-1 draw, which was a bit worrying. We went 1-0 up and were 1-0 up for most of the game. And then we played another very rotated team against Bate because, like I said before, the Europa League group is essentially all wrapped up at this point. Sanchez scoring and then Sanchez getting injured. This is what the league table is looking like in a minute. Game in hand against Manchester City and Liverpool, who are 2 points behind us, and Tottenham, who we played today, are 3 points behind us. So we could go 5 points clear here if we manage to win this game. But enough talking about it. So this is the team that's going out today. Very familiar looking team. We're still lacking Pogba because Pogba is injured in a minute. He's nearly ready to come back. Probably be ready for the Liverpool game, but he's definitely not ready for the Tottenham game. So we're going with De Gea in goal. A very familiar formation and team. A back four, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire and Luke Shaw. Fred and McTominay in midfield. Daniel James, Lingard and Martial all behind. Rashford up front. Let's get into this. So these 2 games will be the first actual test of the season. They got a very familiar looking lineup to us. They're 2 central midfielders a bit deeper than us though. Challenge them to go straight back out. Where is that one? You're telling me to say it, Mike Phelan. But there's no way to say I want to keep this run going. You know what? It's fine. We get it. Impress me, right? Yeah, I enjoy these matches a lot. Not too bothered about Sanchez not being available. Right then, so a win here would be very nice. Obviously, it'd put us 5 points clear, which would be lovely this early in the season. Start to break away from the other top teams that will be wanting to chase us the whole way. I've started my shopping list for January as well. I know we're only in October, but we really could do with a couple more options in that central midfield and maybe another right winger. Obviously Daniel James is great, but if he gets injured, we haven't really got anyone that's like fully comfortable with playing on that right wing like he is. And Eriksen's in here and that was very close. We need to wake up early in this match. We can't afford to concede an early goal like we did against Brighton. Anyway, Fred now in the middle of the park pushing forward. That was easy for Luis. I probably had that all day long, every day of the week. But Martial's continued his goal scoring. He's on 9 goals for the season already, which is a pretty good turnaround considering some of the seasons he's had. But Marcus Rashford's there and it's 1-0 to Manchester United. Assist from Jesse Lingard, who's had to come in for Mata. I'm pretty sure I introduced Mata in the first team, but Mata's injured at the minute, so Jesse Lingard had to come in after a good performance in the Europa League. But that's a great finish from Rashford on the angle as well. Luis really should have done better at his near post. Another throw in here. This time it's with Tottenham. Kane pushing forward. Son. Just can't let them get that cross in. But we've let them get that cross in. And there's Harry Kane. 5th goal of the season. Immediate response there from Tottenham. We definitely need to wake up. Can't afford to be giving away sloppy goals like that. Bissaka definitely gave him too much space. And I'm not sure where our defenders were. They parted like the Red Sea there and gave Harry Kane all the time he needed to slot it into the bottom corner. Right, I just tell him to get creative. Right, Lingard now in the middle of the park. Fred, great challenge that was from the Tottenham player, but it could lead to a counter-attack. We can't let them hit us again, and it's a through ball to Kane, and Harry Kane is there. And we're losing 2-1 on the night, and the first time that we've been behind so far. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. I'm not sure what's going on with these boys. The formation and the tactic worked so well in the first 7 games. But recently we were being found out a bit in the Premier League. So we just need to get the boys to wake up a bit. We've got a corner here. Right into Rashford. And once again, Rashford scoring another header. Obviously, I said about losing that aerial prowess after we lost Lukaku. But Marcus Rashford really stepping up. A great header, a great finish. No one marking him. 2-2. Showing that we're not down and out yet. It's a fantastic game for English strikers in this match. Both 2 goals for Rashford and Kane. Southgate's probably going to have a bit of a headache on who's going to choose to be starting for England, because they've both been in sublime form at the minute. But nonetheless, approaching half-time now. De Gea out to Lindelof. Starting from the back quite far. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite us. Lingard now. Martial driving forward, who finds Rashford. But Daniel James is there. And that's his 3rd goal of the season. The young Welsh lad from Swansea, who, I won't lie to you, when we signed him, I was thinking to myself, who the hell is this guy? Why have we just gone out and spent quite a bit of money on him? But he proved himself in his debut match against Chelsea, and he's proven himself here for Manchester United in Football Manager as well, with a great first-time finish. And it's 3-2 to Manchester United on the night. We just need to make sure that we concentrate. Don't give away any sloppy goals. It's half time. Just got to make sure that... Hold on. Where is it? There's no complacent. There we go. Yeah. Don't let your performance level drop. Who looks stressed? McTominay. Go there and play a natural game. It made him look even more stressed. Alright, okay. It's the last time I tried man management. Obviously it didn't go very well, but straight after kickoff, got to tell him to concentrate. Can't obviously let your head drop or your performance levels. But I mean, we're aiming for a win. Obviously, if we can start to pull away at the top of the table, it'll make life easier for us in the long run. But obviously we've got a tough game in the shape of Liverpool next game. But I'm not so worried about our attack in that game. Obviously I know they got Van Dijk, but I feel like why the hell is David I was thinking to myself, why is he taking it? But I forgot he's like the 3rd best free kick taker at the club or something. So obviously, when there's no Pogba and Mata on the pitch, it's De Gea taking them. Why? I don't understand. Oh, De Gea, Maguire is having an awful game today. I should probably get him off my pitch soon. Right, 70 minutes. Do I risk taking him off though? He's looking nervous. Right, let's get Maguire off for Twanzebe. Big risk. And Martial's had a bit of a quiet game, so we'll take him off as well. I'm hoping that doesn't come to bite me in the ass by bringing on Twanzebe for Maguire, but we've still got De Gea, who obviously will take the armband. Still got to hold on here for 10 minutes, just tell the boys to concentrate. Right, it's a goal kick here to Tottenham. Big ball over to Alderweireld. I've probably murdered that name. Alderweireld, I think that's how you say it. Lamella now. Don't see him very often. Great challenge there by Lindelof. But they're in. And they put it wide. Oh, that was a big opportunity. But, I mean, we've dominated this match. 18 shots to their 10. 9 on target for us. But they've had 4 clear-cut chances. We are mugging them right here. And Fred pretty much finishes the game there. 4-2, a great goal from Fred. Absolutely struck it into the back of the net. Took a couple of touches to give him a better position, and what a strike that was from Fred. First goal of the season. And it's 4-2 here against Tottenham, but we are mugging them on 2 clear-cut chances to their 4. But Fred's driving forward again, nearly getting there. Oh, and now the referee is going over to... He's giving the penalty, and Luis saves it. Rashford can't get his hat-trick. That's quite troublesome. I might have to think about maybe taking Rashford off if he misses the next one. Another corner, easily held by Luis, but Rashford had his chance to get the hat-trick, but obviously he didn't want to take it. Would take off Jesse Lingard for Angel, just for the last couple of seconds. Run down the clock. And there we go. A very nice 4-2 win for Manchester United. After a little bit of a scare from Harry Kane giving us some trouble, but very well with the result and how you played. Now, let's go play Liverpool. And now it's time to play Liverpool. Probably the biggest match of the season, not Manchester City. Definitely again when we play Liverpool. So, this is the team they were putting out there. We've got De Gea in goal. The familiar back four, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire and Shaw. McTominay and Fred. Pogba is back from injury, but Fred had a sublime game last game, so I can't just drop him straight away. On left side, we've got Martial. We're going to be starting Tahith Chong on the right. Angel Gomez in behind. Marcus Rashford up front. Let's do this. So, arguably the biggest game in English football, Liverpool versus Manchester United. The game with the most history, that is for sure. The 2 most successful English clubs in European competitions. And the 2 most successful clubs in English competitions. But we need to go out there from the best and win this game. Oh, they haven't got Salah. Very nice. Mane. Okay. So without them having Salah, this should be a little bit easier. It's not going to be easy by any means at all. But it might be a little bit easier. Still a scary lineup that they've got. But H. Kane. Who the hell is H. Kane? Herbie Kane. Huh. They've got some youth players of their own on the bench. Now that I've looked at him, he's probably going to score against me. Right, okay, 15 minutes in. Not much has really happened at the minute. Quite an uninteresting Liverpool United game. You get these sometimes, but hopefully it will pick up more. Let's tell the boys to get creative. Get something going. So obviously, we could have brought Pogba straight back into the starting 11, and we probably should have done. But Fred did score in the last game, and he did get man of the match, so it would have been very harsh to take him off straight away. But Martial's in, and Alisson with a great save there. That was a good pass from Chong to find Martial in that position. But it's a corner now from Shaw, and that's where the highlight just drifts away. But yeah, so Pogba is back. He'll probably come back on in this game. Still waiting for Mata to come back from injury as well. But Gomez from range, and Tahith Chong taps in the rebound. But I think he might be offside here. We're going over to the VAR. The fans are going crazy. They think it's a goal. And let's have a look. Is he offside? I don't think he is. I think the goal has stood. After a great shot from Gomez, and Chong was there for the rebound, and it has counted. And we'll 1-0 up against Liverpool here. VAR with another controversial decision. Never tires to entertain me. That is for sure. But 40 minutes in, we're leading Liverpool. Dominating the match. Just tell them to concentrate. Can't let them, obviously, drop concentrations with the front three that they have. Firmino must be injured as well because they're not playing Firmino. Right. Assertive. Do not get complacent out there. Send the boys straight back out. Oh, they've just brought on Origi for the second half. Yeah, no Firmino. So he must be injured. But I'm not going to complain. But Liverpool have got a corner here. We need to beat. Oh, it's a great off the line from Wan-Bissaka. But we need to close them down. The trouble isn't over yet. Matip. Henderson. That's a great challenge from Martial. And now we can break. It's Gomez. Martial still going. Still charging. Matip with the ball. And the highlight once again just drifts away. Nothing was ever going to come of that. It looks like they might have changed their formation. But we're not going to change ours. This is how it always goes. Right, so we're going to drop some praise on them. They've played well so far. And this is where I think we introduce Paul Pogba back into the game. So, actually, yeah, we're going to bring on Pogba for Fred. Keep him as the attacking playmaker. Chong has had a good game. Rashford has been quiet. So we're going to bring on Mason Greenwood as well. A lot of United Academy players on the pitch, which is very nice, especially as we're leading them as well. Leading them in shots as well. We just hope that we don't concede from this corner. As long as we stay on Van Dijk, we should be okay. Ball goes back in and Greenwood is there, collects. And now we have a chance to counter. Martial powering forward and finds the bottom corner. And that's a great goal, a great counter-attack from Manchester United. What we're famous for. And that's 2-0. Straight from a Liverpool corner. Good ball as well from Angel Gomez. No, from Green. It was from Greenwood. So I don't know why Angel Gomez has got the... Oh no. That's still showing the Chong goal. That's why. So it should come up with the Martial goal any second. Oh no. So, okay. So these reactions are a bit slow. As it's only just showing the subs from half time as well. But no matter. We're on the attack again. And Pogba straight back into the fray. That was the 10th goal for Martial. That was. And it was an assist by Mason Greenwood. And Pogba straight back into it with a goal. And it's 3-0 against Liverpool. And we are dominating the best teams in the league here. And I'm not quite sure how to feel about it. Obviously, it's nice. But I just didn't see it happening. You know? With how United have been so far. I know this is obviously Football Manager and it's not the actual football. But seeing them dominate a team like this, even in Football Manager form, when their players are better than us, is very nice to see. And that the players can do it. They just need to try and transfer it over. De Gea once again saving our skin. Right, if we can just get that away and get some sort of counter-attack going, that'd be lovely. Martial leading the counter-attack, just giving it away to big Van Dijk. So that was always never going to happen, get past him. So we can just drop some praise again. We're doing well. And it's a great ball for Mason Greenwood. Sublime pass from Jesse Lingard. And Mason Greenwood makes it 4-0. And it's a great goal from the Man United Youth Academy player. Lingard here finding a picture-perfect pass for Greenwood, who powers it into the back of the net. And it's been an absolutely awesome game. Once again, a dominant display from Manchester United. Where we've been. And, okay. So, McTominay's just got himself sent off. That's not ideal. So, we're going to drop down Pogba to a deep lying playmaker. And that might be McTominay's running the team over for a while. Getting sent off in a big game like this, not ideal at all. And Trent's through, but sends it skyrocketing past the post. Just needs to tell people to calm down. Don't be getting more players sent off. That's not what we need. Losing McTominay is bad enough. Martial on the sideline looking injured. That's not good. But nonetheless, it's a 4-0 win for Manchester United over the Champions League winners, Liverpool. And that is an absolutely fantastic result. Right, let's go and have a look. to see how bad that Martial injury. Oh, 1 to 3 days. That's fine. Klopp is not happy after getting absolutely hammered. Superb in that match. McTominay. Issue a warning. Don't do that shit again. I should really be fining you for getting sent off against Liverpool, but I can forgive you. Right. So we're going to progress a bit. And we're going to go to Manchester City and Aston Villa. And we're going to get this first Manchester derby of the season out of the way. And then I think that and Chelsea will be the next big tests. But I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you again soon.